23 years of rich experience. Now, what made you choose our program?
I was always working on the solving the technical problem. So communication is one of the important element of the success. Something works automatically as well, I would say. Not only very consciously we have done the exercise, but it is behind our subconscious mind or somewhere.
Beautifully, you've crafted. Unconsciously, that progress was happening without your knowledge.
Though there was some initially we started, then there was a break, and then again you brought us back to the track. So I think video challenge was amazing. I would say, though we have these many years of experience, and then why we are not able to communicate effectively. I know I have the content, but when I speak, I used to miss the important elements in the office with the senior colleagues, and same with our my own teammates. Communication skills have improved.
See, consistency is that one thing which takes you towards your goal. Sunil, a warm welcome to this program. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, Shilpa. Thank you. How are you?
Thank you. I'm doing great. Fantastic. Can you briefly introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Sunil. You can call me Sunil is my first name. So I work for a company called Bosch in Bangalore. I work as a material expert, basically specialized in polymers, and I take care of all the development needs of the Bosch in India for all the different business verticals. So I have 22 years of experience in this field with experience spanning from various organizations in different parts of the India. The last 11 years, I'm in Bangalore. In between, I have been to various places like in Mumbai, Delhi. So I've worked in various multinational organizations, and this is my fourth company. I'm in Bosch for last 8 years.
Wonderful. Coming with 23 years of rich experience, that's fantastic. Your journey must be amazing, interesting. Now, what made you choose our program to upskill your communication skills? Was there any specific reason?
Yes, with my experience, 23 years of experience, I was always working on the technical, solving the technical problems or working on the engineering issues. But there were now the time we have to communicate as well. Our what we do within the organization and outside organization, attending several meetings and the senior leadership programs. So communication is one of the important elements of the success. So my problem, I really know what was my problem, and then I was going through. I was actually looking for a personal coach or trainer, I can really say. Okay. So that is how I saw your video in one of the social media platform, and we scheduled a call and we had a discussion, probably for the half an hour. But
yes,
that was very convincing, and I understood the moment the first call itself, the feedback what you have given, you exactly identified the problem. So that's where I decided to join for the program. So more than communication, why the communication, though we have this many years of experience, and then why we are not able to communicate effectively. So that was the exact reason, like how you speak, what was killing your confidence. So these all you pointed out. Then I did not have any second thought. So let's take a chance to do this program, and it was really, I would say, very valuable for me so far. That's it.
Wonderful. So nice to hear that. I still remember, Sunil, the first meeting we had, the first half an hour session. The way you came and sat, very shy, that introvert kind of personality. You were not ready to open up. And I wanted to do this analysis. But from that day to this day, when I see, I'm super glad about the way you're able to express yourself. So the journey has been interesting for me as well. I wanted to understand how valuable was the program for you, especially when it comes to design of the curriculum. How was it? The structure of the program?
The program was very comprehensive, I would say. Actually, I have thought about a English coaching or a public speaking training, basically, when I took this program. But it has covered all aspects of communication, not only the verbal, non-verbal, body language, and building the confidence, how to make presentations. There are lots of things. Even it has been, I would say, helped me to gain a lot of confidence and change my perspective about the communication. And also, bonus, I would say, our Sunday sessions where I really was making an effort to read some books, but this in a kind of forced me to make sure every Sunday I finish at least one or two chapters of a book, which
Correct.
put me actually I used to read, but this again put me back to the track, and I started reading a lot of books now.
Wow, amazing.
So it was
I
not
remember,
only to communication.
yes, yeah, I remember you were so punctual. On Sunday sessions, you used to be ready, sharp 9, ready to share your learnings, ready to express the chapters which you had read, summarizing it with the community members. See, consistency is that one thing which takes you towards your goal. And probably you were a very good example of that. So I really liked the way you received everything and you were consistently implementing those things. So what were the small changes which you saw in yourself when you started implementing? For example, during your meetings or while you spoke to your seniors, were there any changes, transformation which you saw in yourself?
The main change, the important change, if I really talk about that, it is nothing but interactions were more effective, not only through the speaking, but as I said, it's a overall communication skills have improved. With the in the office with the senior colleagues, and same with our my own teammates. So I was able to articulate thoughts in a better way, how I was doing earlier.
Okay.
Yeah. So the rightly saying, it was where I was and where I have come. So this was like a complete transformation in terms of how I speak. Right. I know I have the content, but when I speak, I used to miss the important elements. And even simple things like you have pointed out, like how to speak, how to when in the meetings, the strategies, the different strategies we discussed, like pitching in early and making with the increasing your volume, and what is the importance of volume and speed. These are the strategies really help me, and that is being very effective as well. Like in various forums I attended, people also noticed that difference. That's what I.
Okay, so we also did some mindset transformation programs, the success mindset, other techniques. So, how did that help you? How did the sessions help to bring about a mindset shift in you?
I will start from our daily, the positive thoughts, positive mantra.
Okay.
And I think you have told about the 7 power habits.
Correct.
Right. So it started from the morning affirmations, and then say starting to thought every day the positive thoughts have been shared. So the mind, I have tried it very many times, and I found it was before attending any meetings, before going for some important sessions. I used to spend some 2 minutes in listening to that. It is not only in the morning. Sometimes I tried it listening to that recording which you have shared.
Wow.
And I could really see that boosted a lot of confidence and the strength. Then there were other programs as well, say overcoming the fear of speaking. So it was not only a communication program, but other programs like this also really helped to. Something worked automatically as well, I would say. Not only very consciously we have done the exercise, but it is behind our subconscious mind or somewhere. So it created some.
Okay, so beautifully you have crafted. Unconsciously that progress was happening without your knowledge.
Yeah.
Right? That's beautiful to hear. How was the video challenges which we did for 21 days helping you to bring about the transformation? How did it help?
Yeah, I think you know very well how facing the video, you can speak in front of a big group of people. But the moment you switch on the video, look at your face and try to speak, every time I got stuck. That is where I then realized what is happening. Like you can talk to others, and when you have to talk looking at your face.
Correct.
So, but I think you have made it a point. Everyone should. Though there was some initially we started, then there was a break, and again you brought us back to the track. So I think I would have done at least some 10, 15 videos. But that I can see I kept some of the recordings to see how I was doing that day, and now how I am able to do.
Okay.
Now sometimes I record some videos before I going for any sessions. A small part of that I record, which gives me a lot of confidence and trust in my capability. So I think video challenge was amazing. I would say, though it was really the name video challenge, it is challenge only initially, but then we really benefited from that.
Beautiful. So it just not only brought about the mindset shift in you, but video challenge also brought back the confidence and trust in yourself, which is a big factor, because self-doubt is a killer. When you can overcome that, nothing can beat that. You have achieved that with your consistency, with your dedication. Beautiful to hear that. Finally, Sunil, if somebody is struggling there out and they want to reach out to a communication program or to a coach to improve themselves, would you recommend this to others?
Absolutely, Shilpa. No second thought. If I have even mentioned this program to many of my friends and colleagues. We know, like, our community is a strong technical community, but people even at a very senior level, even the apartment where I stay, we have a society. So people, I have taken up first. This is 2 times I have been a part of the association. Last time I was handling the role of the president of the association, but this was the only time I showed the courage to stand up and speak. There were many people who want to take up this role, but they are not confident. One of the reasons is they have to speak. So I was telling them, there is a program, why don't you attend? But people are, now you recommend, but they have to. Even for me, I have also come across several programs, but the need has to come from inside. And but definitely I will recommend, no second thought about that. If anyone has come across or anyone wants to take a program like this, I would definitely suggest, because my impression is it is not only a communication program, it's a kind of even I can say I have become a better person than when I joined this program. So it not simply helped me in improving my communication, yes, that was there, but all other things are a bonus, which I see as a benefit of this program. So another thing I want to specifically mention is there were all the sessions, as I mentioned, it was completely a comprehensive program. But on top of that, each of the session, you made sure, like, you forced us to join. That way, I would say. Then you made us to practice, like switch the camera on, and without camera, you did not allow. Then when you made sure you practice those things, like speaking, pitching, raising the voice, or reading some sentences. To that extent, it was really made us to easily implement that in our day-to-day. Otherwise, like, when you learn the theory, you don't know how to implement. So then it will just go away from there. This was really an important point.
Wonderful. See, that's the most important thing. Implementation is the key. And if you don't practice it here in the session, how can you do it directly in the workplace environment? So this is like a practice pitch. That's what I wanted all of you to do. So glad for that. Thank you. From a shy introvert person to becoming a confident and a person who can trust himself, speak up in meetings, gain that visibility, and influence people, others, like around you, and make them notice that changes in you. It's a tough journey, and you've achieved that. Kudos to you. More power to you. Thanks for taking your time amidst your busy schedule for doing this interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shilpa. Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you so much.
Same to you. Thank you.